Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Guess what? It's Friday and the sun's out. Well, it's trying to come out. It's gone away now, but it was out. Do I put the light on? No, we're going to stay like this for a while. Let's see if it changes. The sun is out. I've put the washing out. Okay. Oh, happy day. See what happens when you embrace acceptance. It comes earlier. The sun is trying to get out. Okay, it was 11:30 on the dot. It is now 11:31. We're going to use the Archangel Power Tarot. I'm going to do a Celtic cross. I do not believe it's Divine Feminines on Friday. Divine Feminines are not really watching the readings. They're off. So, it's the fellas on Friday now. For the time being, Divine Masculine, a lot of energy has been coming from throm. Are you thromming? What's thromming? Sounds a bit like throbbing. Thromming. Okay. Oh, let's have a look. Come on then, bring me sunshine. Let's do it. Let's have some sunshine in here. Oh, come on. It's like you can do it. Archangel Power Tarot. Let's see what power these cards have within them today. What are we talking about? We're talking about the Two of Michael. Butting heads here. Two unicorns. Okay. One's coming out of the water. You can see, I think it's water anyway. Okay, the message is, whoa, too dark, too dark. We're going to put some light on the situation, okay? Let's do this. That is, I don't even know if that's going to make a difference, but that is way too dark. Okay. Bit better? Bit better. Ooh. Okay, don't look up at the sky. Don't look up at the lights because you get blinded. It will all be better if you just make a decision. You're overanalyzing a problem. You need to find a compromise, Divine Masculine. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. It will all be better if you just make a decision. You're overanalyzing a problem. Find a compromise. Two of Michael. Are you butting heads with yourself? Let's have a look. It will all feel better if you make a choice. You're struggling with a decision, either overanalyzing the situation or hoping it would just go away. Your heart is in conflict with your mind, so you're avoiding making a choice. This can be exhausting and create unnecessary stress. Trust your ability to make a wise and intuitively sound decision. A solution is quite possible, but compromise will be necessary. Search for middle ground. Even a temporary fix will get things moving again. Additional meanings of this card: not listening to your inner wisdom, spinning your wheels and suppressing your emotions. Now, suppression leads to depression. We've got to get you out of this, Divine Masculine. Seriously. You're too long in this energy. It's very intense. And I know because I can't really pick up on the Divine Feminine's energy. They seem to be absolutely fine. It's you guys. Okay, that new dawn's coming. Two of Michael. We've got a bloody Donald Duck. I was going to say we've still got Donald here. Spinning those wheels. Okay. Shall we look at what your challenge is then? Emotions, we know that. You've been suppressing them. Need to bring in some balance here. Six of Ariel. So, seeing as we've got two unicorns here butting heads, and then we have this angel here with a rainbow over her. I feel it's the Divine Feminine, that she's quite balanced here. It's you that has all your basket knocked over. So I feel like it's you that needs to balance yourself out. You're butting heads with yourself, where the Divine Feminine is very balanced here. 6 of Ariel, material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. So I believe that's a worry, a concern, a struggle for you. Acts of kindness. You need to work on that, especially being kind to yourself. Giving or receiving with a grateful heart. So we're feeling ungrateful for what I want to say the Divine has not done to you, has delivered to you. It's like, but you did ask for it. I felt like you asked for a way out, but then you wasn't really happy about how that transpired within your life. Well, you need to find some balance. 6 of Ariel. Okay, so this is your challenge. There are great blessings in giving and receiving. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. If you're the recipient of such a loving gift, then accept it with gratitude and humility. If you have the means to give to those in need, then do so in a compassionate way without asking for anything in return. Keep in mind that gifts do not always have to be financial, but can be energetic, or take the form of health, or take the form of help based on experience. When giving to others, consider what they truly need. Make gifts that don't promote dependency, but rather that are well thought out and empower the recipients going forward. Additional meanings of this card: pennies from heaven, promotions or bonuses, acts of kindness, scholarships or grants. I'm still picking up on this acceptance. When you accept your situation for what it is, things can really transform then. So I feel like maybe Divine Masculine, you don't have a very open, grateful heart for what the Divine has delivered or knocked over for you. Okay. I felt like I was actually in a bowling alley, and it was a strike. It's like I could hear the ball going down the lane, and then it was like, you knocked them all over, all the pins. What's gone on in the past that is still that's caused this delay for you to carry on delaying things? You need to see what's happened in the past. Okay. The Wheel. So things have changed. Things have turned. Destiny's had its hands on things. Feels like you're a bit ungrateful. Okay. But there are new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. So I feel this change, this Wheel here, it's been ready for quite a while, hasn't it? You've had the ability to change things in the past. I feel like this is more the current past. The more recent past. Not long, really. But I feel it is long enough. Okay. Listen, Destiny's been at play for quite a while, yeah? The Wheel, let's have a look, because this is your past energy, but you still haven't made any change. It's a major arcana. So whatever it is that the universe shook up for you, it really shook you up. Okay. Exciting changes are coming, they say. The wheel spins with the power of life and turns to bring you prosperous new opportunities. Do you let them slip through your hands up till now? If you've been finding it difficult to get your plans off the ground, that will change now. Sudden movement forward is likely. So you're definitely feeling, you're just really butting heads now. It's like the last part. It's okay, you're going to have to stop and find some balance. While the idea of change can sometimes be worrying to people, you must trust and know that the universe wants you to be happy. Unexpected events are meant to point you in a direction that will bring you a more joyful and fulfilling life. If you feel uncertain, ask Archangel Raphael to give you a clear understanding of where you're headed. Okay, so ask your Archangel Raphael if you're uncertain about the direction that you're heading in. He will give you a clear understanding of where you're meant to be going. Okay. Additional meanings of this card: a fresh start. Optimism for the future. You need to adopt that. Ability to adapt. And this is what you're being tested on, your ability to adapt. It's like circumstances don't make a man, they reveal him. Archangel Raphael is the angel who can help us see our lives clearly so that we can make assessments about changing circumstances. His name means mercy of God, and he assists those wanting to review their pasts in a kind and forgiving way. Archangel Raphael has the ability to inspire great visions for the future. Call upon him to help when you're seeking inspiration on how to successfully make amazing changes to your life. Should we look at your current energy, Divine Masculine? Okay, so I feel that circumstances have really revealed to you who the Divine Feminine is, and she's very well balanced when it comes to challenging situations. You yourself, it's highlighted that you're not. So your current energy is the 7 of Ariel. You have invested wisely, have patience, and wait for the harvest. So you're definitely on the right path. You're just frustrated about you just still can't make that decision. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavour. So, can you start making plans for the next move? Then we've got the 4 of Michael. It does very much feel as if your Divine Feminine, she's off behind the scenes. She's resting. Here you are, Divine Masculine. That crystal, that blue crystal there, just reminds me of the throat chakra. It's like, allow this to bloom. In the background is this, who I kind of picked up being the Divine Feminine here. So it's time to tidy up. I feel like you are most definitely getting ready, not just for yourself, but for your Divine Feminine. You need to kind of crack on with it. I feel like you want to be the provider, just of a very nice home, lifestyle, environment. That's your job, Divine Masculine. The Divine Feminine is the comfort of home. There's no denying that. But setting up home, looks like it's in your hands, Divine Masculine. Got that, I'm going to say it's a wand, that rod. We'll read it and see what it wants to say. So the 7 of Ariel, in the current position, it feels like it's your energy, Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine, she's off resting. Insights that come from quiet meditation. Divine Feminines I spoke to are very much just been following their own guidance. Don't need to watch readings, don't need to check in on you, Divine Masculine. It's very skippity-doo-dah. Okay, they're getting on. They're getting on. So insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. So Divine Feminine, it does very much look like all this week, and I'm not sure what's going on next week. Who knows? God knows. Okay. But she is resting here. Now those are lanterns. Just reminded me of the chakra colours. There's 4 there. Having a look at what's missing. Orange. Green. Well, I feel that what's here is it's the crown chakra. That's what she's working on. The others are here. Okay, you have to stick with me. So because of Divine Feminine, she's making sure that she's staying aligned. And I felt, okay, I'm going to say that's yellow. Okay, oh, and the red, you can see the red now. So we've got the root chakra. The orange, okay, is not there. And that's the solar plexus. Sorry, it's the sacral. Yellow is the solar plexus. So she's trying to keep her passion, working on her passionate desires, okay, creations, seeing as the orange is missing here, the orange chakra. And then the heart chakra's missing. So she's working on keeping her heart open. And I'm going to say that the third eye is missing. Sorry, the crown. I'm going to say this is the throat and this is the third eye. And then I believe it's kind of... And I believe that she's connecting to Christ consciousness. She's using her crown chakra. So if that's where she is, she's working on her crown chakra, her heart chakra, and her sacral chakra. We'll get there. Hope that made sense. Doesn't matter if it doesn't. It really doesn't matter. Seven of Ariel. Let's have a look. You must stand up for what you believe in. Okay, this is you, Divine Masculine, right now. Current energy. In the now, in the present, let's have some coffee. You must stand up for what you believe in. It's important to confidently defend your actions. Even if you're in the minority, your beliefs are right and you must stand your ground. Have the courage of your convictions and pay close attention to what's going on around you. You may need to say no to people in power in order to look out for yourself or those you care about. There is an opportunity to learn a great deal from this situation. Ask yourself if this challenge is purely with those around you, or if it might be an internal conflict that has manifested for the purpose of helping you grow. And we've been speaking about that, about how others are not really going to know what's going on within you, and you can't really tell them. But the internal conflict lies within you, Divine Masculine, but it's kind of manifested in your outside physical world. So ask yourself if this challenge is purely with those around you, or if it might be an internal conflict that has manifested for the purpose of helping you grow. Here comes Jazz. Hi, darling. Additional meanings of this card: claiming your personal power, determination, and being an advocate. An advocate for love. Come on. An advocate for your divine feminine. Come down, sweet pea. Come down. I want you to come down for me. Donald. Okay, come down here. Good boy. I'm going to kind of get you down. You're a good lad. Okay, let's spin that Six of Ariel. Whereabouts was that? Oh, that was the challenge. It kind of slipped into what's going on behind the scenes. So we're going to look at this Four of Michael. I'm picking up the Divine Feminine's energy with the Four of Swords here. Okay. So the Seven of Ariel, Divine Masculine, is about bringing in your harvest. So it's time for you to reap your rewards and bring in that harvest. Come off the table, darling. Let's find the Four of Michael. So this is what's going on with the Divine Feminine now. Currently, in the present moment. That's what she is. She's in the present moment. It's time to take a break. The situation you find yourself in will not benefit from more action on your part at this moment. Step back, let it go. It would probably be best not to even think about it for a little while. Okay, you get it, Divine Masculine? Okay. Resist the urge to challenge those who disagree with you. Just letting it be. And the key to a successful solution is likely to arise from meditation or the unexpected epiphanies that come while on a quiet walk. So that a lot of benefits coming through for the Divine Feminine. She knows exactly, it's like she's connected to Archangel Raphael, so she knows what direction she's headed in. She's not worrying about you and what direction you're heading in. She just has faith that it will all plan out in divine time and in the perfect way. Okay. So are you getting enough sleep? If you've been ill, make sure you take all the time necessary for a full recovery. Divine Feminine is in full recovery position. It's a real good energy, Divine Masculine. So it's time for you just to focus on you. Additional meanings of this card: make time for yourself, take a vacation, pursue spiritual activities. And I said that they were working on their sacral chakra. We can whack in the solar plexus if we want, because that just gives the Divine Feminine the willpower, the courage to continue on her path. So pursue spiritual activities and seek relief from stress. Divine Feminine knows when to pull back. Okay. and has made that decision, that wise decision to do so. Now it's you, Divine Masculine. It will all be better if you just make a decision. Overanalyzing a problem, you need to find a compromise. Let's look into the future. Right, we've got the Page of Gabriel, which is you. That passionate wand. Okay. Energetic, brave, optimistic and playful. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. They're right there in the future, Divine Masculine. The near future. The current future. Any moment. Page of Gabriel. Need to start planning. That's what the pages do. They plan these exciting and optimistic plans for adventure. And okay, sorry, darling. You get nervous because it's in your hands. It's like okay. Let's look at the situation. Come down, darling. Good guy. You're ready to follow your passion. Opportunities for excitement and adventure are headed your way. Makes you nervous. This is something that you prepared for and have been hoping would happen. You have inside, haven't you, deep down? It looks like all the drama's done. It looks like it was done a while ago. It's just you that needs to kind of stop focusing and over-analysing every single detail and scrutinising everything. Stop feeling so ungrateful about the journey that you've been given. It's here to excel you onto this new path. Okay, clean page. This is something that you prepared for and have been hoping would happen. You may feel as though you're not quite ready, but you truly are. Get out there and show everyone how amazing you are. What's wrong? You not like that idea? Fear of rejection? Oh, fear of not being liked. Oh, the fear of caring. The fear of caring about what people think about you. So you could say, I don't care what people think. But, people. An energetic and extroverted person who's exuberant and willing to help. Someone who loves a challenge and brings youthful optimism to all he or she does. Brave, charming, creative, optimistic, certain. That's a good one. Active and playful. Got to be certain, Divine Masculine. Additional meanings of this card: career advancement, taking a chance. Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance. Okay. If you change your mind, I'm the first in line. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. Just don't know where the Divine Feminine is, do you? Okay. Confidence, embracing life. Divine Masculine, you need some confidence to claim your Divine Feminine. Are you ready? Wow. Let's have a look at what's going on behind the scenes. This is some remuneration, isn't it? Oh, well, all I can see is 3 blue cards, and they're all Michael. Swords. It's a battle going on here. What are they? 5 of Michael, Page of Michael, King of Michael. That's nice progression. Going from the Page to the King. So, what's going on behind the scenes? Well, it looks like it got worse so it could get better. Got all these. Sorry, Jess. You're on green grass there at the end, in the King. Let's have a look at these. Step by step. Ooh, baby. Okay, 5 of Michael. New Kids on the Block, that was. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So, behind the scenes, let's have a look at what's going on, because you've got the 2 of Michael here. The 4 of Michael showing up for the Divine Feminine, but that's a good card for the Swords. That means that you're resting, healing, taking time out before you make your next move. Okay. 5 of Michael. So really, this is what's been assisting you, even though you're not very happy about it and a bit in your head about how things have turned out. It was Divine's plan. It was planned that way. You might not remember. But that's the way it was meant to be, because it happened that way and no other way. So there's no point getting over it. It was meant to be because it happened that way. If it's meant to be any other, if it was meant to happen any other way, it would have happened that way, wasn't it? Fidgety. Five of Michael. Let's come close and see what's. Can we get any light on this picture? No, it's quite dark. What's the with the sun here? It's like it's just taken me. I just want to focus on that circle that's around that sun. This situation doesn't serve you. Stop and reconsider if the actions you're planning are worth your time and energy. You may very well win the day, but there is a strong possibility that there won't be much to celebrate in the end. Ask your angels if there are other, more uplifting paths you might follow. Got you thinking. A lot. A lot of thinking. There is a lot of negative energy coming from the people involved in this situation that doesn't match your vibration. Archangel Michael can help you vacuum away all that negativity. You had to clean house yesterday, didn't you? Consider releasing your attachment to the outcome as too draining. I said as soon as I came on, it was like, guess what, the sun's out. That's what happens when you use acceptance and you become detached, any attachment to the outcome. Consider releasing your attachment to the outcome as too draining. Make more optimistic plans. Even if things didn't turn out the way you'd hoped, value what you learned and try again with your improved information. You do get to go again. But you're in an ungrateful heart. Additional meanings of this card: negative thinking, wasted energy, a need for greater self-awareness. So the next step was, I feel you're at the king. Well, yeah, you're at the king of Michael, the king of swords, but then you kind of go to the page, so of like wands of passion, pages of passion. But first you've got to get out of your head. King of Michael will do that. Okay, so it's turned a bit cold. Oh, it's not raining. Come on, I've got like the washing outside. No, it's not. Breeze has picked up, so you can go and fly a kite. Doesn't look that much fun. Page of Michael, truthful, perceptive, analytical and blunt. An exciting new challenge. You've got to get yourself out of this situation and you want to get yourself into a new situation that's completely different. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. I said that you was like your attention to detail. Let's look at your situation. An exciting new challenge is coming and you can feel it. You knew it was. Life brings you something unexpected, but don't worry. You have what it takes to proceed successfully. Your intellect and ability to discern the truth are the only tools you'll need. Don't hesitate to do research or ask for assistance with those with the right expertise. Business or legal contracts will need thorough review. A student of life who is continually learning something new. Someone who relies on logic and reason to make his or her decisions. Truthful, balanced, insightful, sometimes unpredictable. Additional meanings of this card: communicating your plans, important documents, a temporary delay. So you needed to wrap up some things, but I feel that's been done. I don't know how long. It's been in the works for a while, but I feel it's completed. You can move on now. Well, let's have a look, because now you're the King of Michael. Principled, rational, ambitious and respected. You've jumped from the page to the king. The one missing is the prince. the Prince of Michael, he would be like the knight in shining armour, dashing off, and he dashes off to save the day. He feels that he's the hero, like the fairy tale hero. Just brings rain. So there's been no dashing off anywhere. But you have been like reviewing things, contracts, trying to get yourself out of this situation. So the page messages, okay, research. The knight, did I call him a prince? A knight. The knight is next. He brings the offer. He verbalises it. He actually makes the offer after the planning's been done, but he's not here. We go straight to the king. And then we're planning like passionate adventures in the future. Hope you're sticking with the programme here. Situations. I've gone to the knight, but like I said, we can read what the knight was about, seeing as I'm open. We're open to him. Let's find out what he would have done if we'd done page, knight, king. The situation, time for swift action. It will be necessary to move with great decisiveness and confidence. This is the bit that you've missed out. Develop a plan and know exactly how to carry it forward. There is a great deal of activity. This card encourages you to follow your mind over your heart for the results you desire. While you're urged to act quickly, you mustn't act impulsively. What kind of person? A person who is able to accomplish many things at once. I said that that's really the Divine Feminine's energy that she was in, and you're missing that energy. A person who is able to accomplish many things at once, someone with a brilliant mind and the capacity to solve any intellectual problem, strong, focused, committed and educated. And that's what you've not been showing. You haven't showed up like that. So you have showed up as the King of Michael. Let's just go straight to the King of Michael. Okay, so behind the scenes, we've missed out the knight and we've gone to the king from the page. We bypass that action now. Situations, speak your mind with confidence. This situation calls for honest and open communication. So it's definitely planning again, Divine Masculine. It's not about facing your Divine Feminine. Like face to face, it's actually about speaking to her about your plans. So I've been saying this, that it isn't about actually, turning up and facing your Divine Feminine like square in the face. It's actually about a gesture of kindness, reaching out to the Divine Feminine. Was it last week it spoke about, could have been this week. Look guys, the weeks are just kind of rolling into like, I don't know. What's time? Well, a lot's gone past time. It feels like a lot of wasted energy. And so it's actually time for you to plan. So you may still be in a situation where you can't actually physically get to your Divine Feminine, but that's just another excuse. You can reach out. But it's like this weight's going to be lifted. So maybe facing isn't the best thing. A telephone conversation, a letter, a message, a typed message. I feel more a telephone conversation where you don't actually have to look at her. Because once you do that, then when you do get to see her, you can actually solve a lot of conditions by actually just communicating. So let's have a look at this King of Michael. So people. No, we just missed a situation. Let's not miss out on the situation. Speak your mind with confidence. This situation calls for honest and open communication. If you're uncertain what to do, then hire an expert. Your Divine Feminine's your expert. So you can just ask her for some actual advice. Not to do with love, but actually in, I don't know, like to inspire you. Like you need some inspiration and you're going to her for that inspiration. That's kind of saying that your Divine Feminine inspires you. And she will pick up on that. And I'm sure she'll give you whatever it is that you're seeking for. You'll find the answers. Okay. So if you're uncertain what to do, then hire an expert. Call that 18. While wisdom and objectivity are important now, don't forget to weigh the emotional aspects of this situation. And I feel it's going to be too emotional for you, Divine Masculine. That's what the fear is, of actually facing your Divine Feminine. I feel you'll be able to keep it more together. If you look for another way in. Make sure your actions are of the highest integrity. Okay, people. A person who commands great respect and is known for being completely fair. Someone who communicates very professionally, principled, rational, ambitious, and diplomatic. Additional meanings of this card: equality, getting right to the point, someone who may be emotionally unavailable. And I feel at the moment you're petrified. Okay. That was all behind the scenes. How are you feeling about yourself? Six of Michael. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. So it does feel like you're going to do it. You got scared again. Okay. Well, you're on your way to happier times. The situation that had you feeling stressed and worried is now behind you. For sure? For sure. You've got to be certain, Divine Masculine. A new day is dawning with sunny skies on the horizon. Tomorrow, come on, we had a little bit today. I saw it. Embrace the changes and leave the past behind. You can now breathe a sigh of relief and begin to make new plans. Don't be afraid to ask for help in implementing the changes you desire. Additional meanings of this card: seeing things objectively, becoming more positive, relocation and travel. Okay. Got to get yourself out of this jam, haven't you? Really need to speak to someone who's on the same path. Or that you're now on the same path as. Okay. So, how is this affecting others? Decisions. Release yourself from that which holds you back, the Divine Feminine. She's kind of released you to be free, to make your own decisions. It feels very much like you set the birds free, and if they're meant to come back and they want to come back, they will find their way back home. No one's keeping anyone trapped here. Decision. Archangel Raphael. Release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. How this is affecting others, it's not really affecting the Divine Feminine anymore, Divine Masculine. She's like detoxing, or like the purging out the last of that. I feel that she's very much cleansed herself of all this toxic, negative energy. It spoke about that, was it here, about lots of toxic energy, negative energy around you at this time. So, decision, major arcana with the wheel. The universe has its hands on that. Divine Masculine, they turn that wheel for you. As you should have really have turned it yourself, but didn't. So they like kind of hurried things along a bit. Divine Feminine, it took for her to release you and to surrender and to walk away and leave you to your own devices, your own sat-nav, internal sat-nav. Let's read this. You are being called to break free of anything that is holding you back. And that's where the Divine Feminine's gone. Archangel Raphael can help you release any feelings of helplessness or fear that are creating a sense of entrapment. The good news is that the limitations that you perceive as hindering your progress are self-created and therefore can be uncreated. You can free yourself with the help of God and the angels. And the Divine Feminine's free. So negative thinking can keep you from moving in the direction of your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to keep your thoughts flowing in a positive direction. Allow your spiritual wings to carry you away to the life of your dreams. Now, when did I do the reading? And it said Divine Masculine, see you on the other side. They were gone then, really. I don't think they were joking. I don't think they're coming back. Not to the negativity and the drama and the uncertainty. Okay. Additional meanings of this card. A focus on material possessions. They're taking care of all their challenges, all their needs, their own needs. They're not feeling helpless. They're very balanced. Overspending. They maybe could do with some, control, but they're doing the best that they can. A need to detox, a lack of self-confidence, and unnecessary worry. I feel that they're all the things that the Divine Feminine is working on. Overspending, the need to detox, and working on their self-confidence. And trying not to have any worries. Unnecessary worries anyway. And I feel that you were a big concern for them, Divine Masculine, for a long time. And finally, it feels like they're just going to let that go. They can't carry that burden anymore. Not where they're going anyway. So Archangel Raphael is known as the Angel of Beauty. She can help you see the positive in any situation. She is also known to visit people via the scent of roses. So if you smell this fragrance, know that she is assisting you in that moment. Ask Archangel Raphael for assistance whenever you need to be able to see the way clear to freedom and joy. So she is still there in the background. Your energies are. But there is no separation. You're one. She's just learnt how to detach, okay, from the influence of your energy. But you should be able to feel her and smell her around, for sure. So you know that she is there. She's not missing really, is she? No. Okay. She's just not worrying. Hopes or fears? King of Gabriel. That's good. Page to the king again. Okay. Still no action. Are you getting it? There's still no that kind of physical getting on your horse, if you've got a horse, or in your car, or on your bike. I don't know, whatever mode of transport. The bus, I don't know, the train, whatever. Instead of getting on and doing that, it's more about the page to the king. Plans. Expressing your plans and seeing as it's desire that's coming out, your desires. So the King of Gabriel, let's find out about him. Hopes or fears? Now, when you get out of your head, you should embrace this position quite naturally. Generous, inspirational, dramatic and driven. Yeah, driven. It's like, now is transport going to get in your way? Oh, listen, where there's a will, there's a way. You're just not thinking. Not thinking clearly. Keep your eyes on the big picture and leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. I do feel you're concerned for your Divine Feminine. You're feeling a bit lost without her. Even though she's there. What else did I pick up here? Oh, if you're not quite sure, keep your eyes on the big picture. What was coming through was, it's my way or the highway. And it's like, why don't you ask? If there's a block that you've got, you could start conversation with your Divine Feminine and see what she actually advises. She has some real good, ideas tucked away inside of her. So keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success and genuine concern for others. King of Gabriel. The situation. Let's look at the situation then. Hopes or fears? This is all about the big picture. Now, I said that. Setting up home. She can create the home, the Divine Feminine, but who sets it up? This is the big picture now, Divine Masculine. This is all about the big picture. There is a great deal to be done every day. They don't leave a message. It's just, they hang up before the answer phone's even had time to finish. So, it's raining. I just make sure that they've hung up already. So, wrong number if you want to get hold of me. That's what I think. It's like, no, mobile. This is all about the big picture. There is a great deal to be done, but your job is to come up with the grand vision. Leave the details to someone else. Divine Feminine, maybe? Tell her your vision. You can take risks. Wisps. Wisps. It's this wispiness. So I feel that you're actually feeling your Divine Feminine, like in your energy, as in your environment, like apparition. She might be appearing in form. You might catch a glimpse of her wisping around in the background, and you're like, did I just see that? So don't question it, yes. If you thought you did, you did. Leave the details to someone else. You can take risks because you have the experience and know how to do so successfully. You're very risky, Divine Masculines. Think back, risk takers, especially when you were like pursuing your Divine Feminine, when she was like constantly on your mind in the beginning. Didn't feel comfortable, did it? Had to pull away from that, but that's what it was. You're risky. You can. You're confident. Those around you expect and want you to take the lead. It's your place, Divine Masculine. They expect you to take the lead, the Divine Feminine, and also they want you to. Okay. Let your enthusiasm and natural charm shine through. Oh, you have loads of that. Just got a bit serious. Too much in your head. Creativity is the key to a successful endeavour. Okay, so people, a magnetic and determined leader, someone with broad vision who can motivate people to greatness, including your Divine Feminine. You motivate her to greatness, and she motivates you to greatness. Actually, that is your role. That's it. You and your Divine Feminine are here just to motivate each other to greatness. Okay, your turn. Someone with broad vision who can motivate people to greatness. Inspirational, generous, forceful, ingenious, dramatic, driven, enthusiastic. Get that spark back. Additional meanings of this card. An investor with morals. Genuine concern for the welfare of all. I won't say our world. It's your place. Setting an example. You are the one that will set the example, not the Divine Feminine. It'll be you, the Divine Masculine, that needs to set an example to this world with the Divine Feminine by your side. Unexpected money. So if you're ready, the funds could appear. If you're truly ready and you know how you're going to use this abundance, how you're going to set up your life, your home, your venture, your mission with your Divine Feminine, once you're sure and certain, okay, that you're going to like use the Divine's money in that way, because it all belongs to Divine, it will be delivered. It said you have invested wisely. You have to decide, you have to be certain. That makes sense there, won't it? You have invested wisely, have patience and wait for the harvest, but only if you're sure. Once you're sure what you're going to do and you're not going to back out, the money will be delivered, the abundance to make it happen. That's how it works. Let go of how. You don't know how that's going to come in. Okay. You will be guided though. Outcome. Let's clear our throat. Our throats. Let's not choke. Let's clear our throats. Let's not choke. You might choke. It might be a lot. So you're like, oh, completely change your world and your Divine Feminine's world, and you can use it to help inspire and bring great change to our world as a collective. So let's have a look at the outcome, Divine Masculine. Remember, this is all in your hands. There's only 2 major arcanas on the table, and it's the wheel in the past, so everything's been done. It's now over to you. The universe did intervene. They spun that wheel, and like the Wheel of Fortune. And the Divine Feminine is in how this is affecting others, and it's the Divine Feminine has set herself free, which really she didn't have a choice. It was going to happen at some point, the surrender. Oh, I love it. So what I was going to say to you was they're the two major arcana. The rest is really, it looks like up to you, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine's resting. But she's very balanced. So you can change this around. You can either not take the advice and you won't get the outcome that it's saying here, or you do follow the advice and this is what the outcome is, if guidance is followed. And you've got the Four of Wands, which is the connection between Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. It's the 1111 card. It's time for a celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. There it is. Okay. The Thought of Gabriel. It's time for a celebration. The outcome. You've worked hard and are entitled to some rest and relaxation. And I want to say you're entitled to that as well, Divine Masculine. Be selfish enough to take it. Divine Feminine is continuing to do. Your project has come to a successful completion, and now you can feel a sense of great pride and happiness. Release yourself from situations that feel burdensome. Expand your social life. You deserve to have a little fun. Important events such as engagements, marriage, or moving in together as a couple are likely. It's a time of stability and peacefulness. Additional meanings of this card: a very special day, freedom from responsibility, the joy of life. A what? Pinocchio! Look, you'll be able to, the Divine Feminine's going to be able to tell if you're lying. And you're going to be able to tell if the Divine Feminine's lying. So there's no point lying, okay? Or a promotion. It's time to come on. Promote yourself, Divine Masculine. I'm going to get you a Sacred Destiny. I love how the descriptions in the book just comes in perfectly. And there's good guidance within that book. Take it on board. Okay. Aeroplane coming over. There's not one cup on the table. Let's have a look. Colours. Divine Feminine's keeping that open heart with the green chakra, the heart chakra. You do have a nice green shirt on though. Now you do. Okay. She holds your heart, is that why? She's keeping it safe. I feel like the Divine Feminine's taking care of your heart until you're out of this this big burden state. It's like you don't really want your heart to be affected by this ungratefulness that you've been feeling. Okay. But that's all in the past, so. You want a message? They feel really nice and light. Relaxation. Now it's really suggesting here that both counterparts need to take time out to relax soon. And that's going to be because you're going to be really quite busy. With leadership. With pushing, I've opened to leadership. We're kind of pushing with the North Star kind of helping to direct our world in the right direction, moving forward. But you need to relax. Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine's there. She's already in this relaxation stage, which means that she's going to be so much more purified to go again. Here we are. The harvest moon. On a warm, peaceful autumn night, a gentle haze softens the light of the full moon. The songs of nightbirds softly emerge through the dark against the backdrop of the sonorous outpouring of the frogs that line the lake shore. The stillness allows your senses to expand. You inhale the earthly dampness in the air, hear the nuisances of the night sounds, and look at the muted reflections of the moon in the lake, and sense the deep quietude of the night. A full moon occurring close to an autumn equinox is called a harvest moon. I think we just had the full moon, haven't we? It was an eclipse, I believe. So the harvest moon symbolises that all you have worked for is coming to fruition. That's what we're looking for, to harvest this in. So the time's now. We have just had a full moon. I feel there's been a lot of insights that's happened since then. In other words, you can put your feet up, relax and let go. Okay, the sacred landscape wants you to know, when you receive this card, relax. All is well. No need to strive or push to get ahead. Beneath the surface of life, everything is gently propelling you in the right direction. You can lay down your burdens and simply unwind. The last card, the outcome. Release yourself from burdensome situations. It's just like pick up that phone. It's a big burden, the separation. It's not there, but it is in the physical. That's what you feel, divine masculine. Very separate from your divine feminine now. Not energetically, just physically. Okay. So you can lay down your burdens and simply unwind. Slow down and allow calmness to fill you. When you relax and relinquish control, your intuition expands and you create the space for your spirit guardians to help you. Additionally, it's vastly easier to heal and have positive outcomes in your life when you are rested and not filled with worry and a need to control outcomes. Lie back, stretch out, and watch magic unfold in your life. I felt like there's a nice massage in there somewhere. It's like, if only. We'll hold that thought and watch it manifest. Ask and you shall receive. Postcard from spirits. Okay. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make it the sweetest that I've ever seen. Sweet Jesus. You're going to be shocked because I felt like I wanted to choke again. Live your dreams. Look, you're running towards them. Hopefully you are and not away. Running towards living your dreams now. So, dearest Stu, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again? Full circle. Is that wheel? Isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again, full circle, in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die, only to be resurrected years later, when you were really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions, and the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. In the present. It kind of went in the present you, which is the 7 of Ariel. You have invested wisely, have patience and wait for the harvest. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle and now you can see that everything changes, is made anew and is given new hope. Loving you, always. Wow. What a message. Okay. Let's speak to the Mother Mary before we go. Let's do it. She's right here waiting. Richard Marks. right here waiting for you, whatever it takes. Oh, how my heart breaks. I will be right here waiting for you. I wonder how we can survive this romance. But in the end, if I'm with you, I'll take the chance. Okay, nice. Very beautiful. Energy, divine masculine. I dare you. I dare you to be daring. Okay. The Divine Mother says, Our Lady of Love. 42. I am love calling you home to my heart. I am your mother. You are my child. There is nothing to fear and only love to be. Cast aside both doubt and the walls that have held you back from the world. Enter the sacred dwelling of the heart and open the gate wide, allowing me to enter and love to pour forth to nourish your world. Love calls you when it is time. Even if you are not sure that you are ready for it, you are being called into love in a deeper, fuller, and more mysterious way than ever before. Whether it is learning to love again after heartbreak, risking yourself in vulnerability where you would normally remain self-protected, whether it is daring to give permission. We want to talk about love? Okay. Whether it is learning to love again after heartbreak, risking yourself in vulnerability where you would normally remain self-protected, whether it is daring to give yourself permission to feel all of your emotions, or learning to love and surrender into the beauty and sensuality of your own body and its needs for healing touch, playfulness. Love is there. That massage, touch, playfulness. Our Lady of Love asks you to build a home, a sanctuary from the ills of the world where all can feel welcomed and loved. This may be in a literal sense, and you can ask the Divine Mother for help in creating your own home, or it may be symbolically, by opening up your once insular community to those that may be somewhat different, but can bring more of the divine into the community. It may be through finding a safe space in your heart in which to dwell, and allowing those who seek you out to be loved by you. Our Lady of Love also comes with a message that if you are struggling with an issue or situation involving others in your home or workplace, or in the world more generally, pray to her for assistance. She brings guidance that love will present a way through the struggle with great intelligence. The guidance is for you to remain who you are and to trust in that. Not all beings will fight from love. Many will fight from motivations of fear and hate. Do not become as they choose to be. Stay in the power of your heart. Do not give up on what you know to be right and true, but pray to her that she can assist you in fighting from a place of love. It will bring you far more power than attempting to use force or manipulation based in fear. Do not underestimate what love can accomplish when expressed with utter trust and faith. Struggling to get this one out. Our Lady of Love comes with a message especially for those of you that may be in a war of some kind or other, with a community group, with a system, or with any person or group that feels more powerful than you, and you are struggling to assert your sense of truth and justice. Pray to her and allow her to empower the situation, to rectify it karmically. She will prevail, whether it is obvious to you at this time or not. She cannot be restrained, withheld, or denied. She will prevail always. Pray. That is your role. Act on what comes to you through the heart in prayer, and allow her to express her power of love through you. In events, personal and professional, big and small, individual and community oriented. There is no limit to the love that can flow through you. You will never be depleted by it, only expanded. If you have a question about a relationship situation or friendship, or any situation where you are confused about the true motives and intentions of another person or group towards you, Our Lady of Love comes to you with a special message also. She is taking care of the situation and will guide you through gently, though persistent she'll guide you through gentle, though persistent messages. Have patience and listen to your heart, trusting that she will instruct you as needed when the timing is right. And I think it's best just to leave it there. You've got this, let's have a look. You're going to know. Okay. Both counterparts, you're going to be instructed. That's all you need to know. Okay. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. That's nice, isn't it? Look up, look down, look all around. Come outside. Auntie Mabel and Pippin. Okay. In the aeroplane. Right. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. You need to be balanced. And grounded. I can make good decisions. Yes, you can, Divine Masculine. You need to believe that, because you're going to have to make some real serious decisions in the future for the sake of our world. Hold on, let's reverse. Stopped. I shouldn't even hear a vehicle out there. Cheeky. Be at ease with yourself. And being happy doesn't mean being perfect. Grow through what you go through. That's a good mantra for today, isn't it? Grow through what you go through. Maybe you can help others with that statement. Help yourself. Okay, have yourself a fantastic Friday. And I will catch up with you guys soon. A long one today, 1 hour, 7 minutes, 17 seconds. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.